Good morning, guys. Mr. Seal back here with day 18 AMI science assignment. Today's assignment is talking about the water cycle and one way that we observe it very often, especially on hot days. So let's just start with our reading that we have here at the top. All right, so we can read this along with you. The water cycle is studied in every classroom across the world because of how important it is to our lives. Without water, living things would die. Most students have an idea of the water cycle being a large system that operates away from them. The actions of the water cycle happen every day all around us. I'm sure you guys can think of several examples. Here is the diagram of the water cycle we looked at earlier this year. And then I linked the video that we watched earlier this year also, just to help refresh you if you haven't thought about the water cycle in a while. All right. So here's how we're going to apply it. We have a small scenario, and I'll read that to you as well. So we have Fatima. Fatima took a sealed, that means unopened, plastic soda bottle out of the refrigerator. The outside of the bottle was dry when she took it out of the fridge. She set the bottle on the counter. Half an hour later, that's 30 minutes later, she noticed the bottle had small droplets of water on the outside of it, and that a puddle of water had formed on the kitchen counter below the bottle. Maybe this is something you've experienced with a cold glass of soda or water, iced tea. So our task is to take the scenario and explain what happened using the water cycle. I did shoot a little video of a little experiment checking out exactly what happened with Fatima. All right, so here I have a soda that I just pulled out of the freezer. As you can see, totally unopened, no holes in it anywhere, and it's completely dry. Let's come back in a few minutes and see what happens. All right, guys, so it's been a few minutes of sitting out, and as you can see, our can is now covered in little water droplets. So this is what today's assignment is about. Okay, so now that we've seen that, here's our task. Using the diagram of the water cycle, explain to Fatima why there was water all around the outside of the bottle after half an hour, even though nothing was spilled. Remember, this bottle is totally unopened, has no leaks. So why did water droplets form all around the bottle? Okay, be sure that you use vocabulary that we learned about with the water cycle, things like evaporation, condensation, precipitation, any of those that might apply. Here's a sentence starter for you if you need it. There was water outside of the ice bottle after half an hour, even though nothing was spilled because, and here's where you put your answer. You can use that if you want, don't have to. All right. I hope this was helpful and look forward to seeing your answers. Email me if you have any further questions. Good luck.